In the middle of the room laid a single coffin. Now that's creepy.
Yep.
This whole thing is creepy.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
A tomb? Oh, I see. I hesitantly made my way over to it. On closer inspection, I could make out words scrawled into the coffin. It's been cold and dark for so long. Will I never see the sun? I need to take her into the sunlight? The coffin's bolted to the ground, though. I don't want to open it, but I guess I have no choice. I took firm hold on the edge of the coffin's lid and pushed. I pointedly kept my eyes averted from the coffin's contents until I had fully removed the lid. Then I steeled myself before peering inside. A doll? It looks pretty realistic, but it's definitely a doll. I let out a relieved breath. Carrying a doll is a lot better than carrying around a rotting body or skeleton. As I lifted the surprisingly light doll into my arms, part of the wall slid away to reveal another set of stairs. I made my way to those stairs and looked up to see light at the other end. Could it be? I quickly made my way up those stairs. A few minutes later, I let out a relieved laugh as I emerged into the warm sunlight. I looked down when I felt the already light doll getting even lighter. What the... The doll had begun to crumble, and before long there was nothing but dust.
Good job, Miss Archer. The curse has finally been broken. For your
What?
efforts in this endeavor, your team shall receive 1 point.
Oh, I got 3. But you know, whatever. I'm just awesome.
Oh shit. I think it's I clicked too many times on the probably.
Okay.
Yeah.
I looked up to see one of the servants standing by a door. Where are Mr. Wolf, Mr. Bandages, and the Count?
They await you inside if you'll follow me.
Oh, thank God. I nodded and followed the man. He led me to our team room. I couldn't help but smile at the familiar sight of the 3 of them waiting for me there.
You were great, Miss Archer.
Indeed, it was a job well done. I'm surprised you didn't break down at some point. Mr. Wolf here almost did it several times and we were just watching.
Thanks. I don't think I'd have made it that far without the Ice Queen, though. Speaking of which, where's her team?
Well, they have their own team meeting area, but I'm certain they are watching your progress as well. Or they were watching your progress as well.
Right. So the man who said how many points we got didn't say if the Ice Queen's team got them as well? Do you guys know?
Unfortunately, they did. It's not like they even made it to the end. You didn't make it to the end either, Mr. Bandages. I'm going to shower. I'm not staying in these blood-covered clothes any longer than I need to. I think we could all use a shower after that. Would you mind joining me, Miss Archer? Yeah!
Definitely not.
I hope my manager never gets any ideas about horror movies or blood. I'm going to need like 8 showers just to feel clean again.
We all left the lounge and headed to our rooms. When I woke up, the first thing I did was check to make sure I was in my normal room. Nothing seemed strange. Satisfied with that, I got ready for the day's task. I had just finished getting ready when Eric's announcement tone rang out. I swear to God, he has like a camera in my room and he's like, "Is she done? Yep, okay, cool, here we go."
Just watching, just perving out.
Yeah.
Good
Yeah.
morning, everyone! So, some people have been asking exactly how we change our rooms without any of you noticing. Well, the answer is magic!
What?
Master Vladimir, if I may. Oh, you're still here. I thought I gave you the day off. You did, sir, but I intend to take advantage of today's festivities. That's right, today's... Master Vladimir, perhaps I should explain about the room change before we move on to that. Right, the floor is all yours. Thank you, Master.
I heard the sound of someone clearing their throat.
As previously mentioned, the manor has undergone extensive work. Part of that work was the addition of the advanced holographic projectors provided by Keeper Tech. A single flip of a switch and the room is transformed.
Whoa!
Damn! In addition, we have retractable walls put in around the mansion. They are similar to the roll shutters and make practically no noise. Pardon me. These were used to give the impression that the rooms have changed positions. That should suffice.
What about the girl?
What are those?
What are those? I watched in amazement as the room changed back to normal.
I thought it was magic. Very good, sir. Now, I believe you had an announcement to finish. Today's the final task! Can you believe it? Time just flew. I think this calls for a little celebration. And that, my dear guest, is why we're having a little festival today. The aim is simple. Win as many games as you can and get more points. More importantly, though, just have fun. Enjoy!
The last task. I opened my door to see a man standing there holding a box.
Oh. These are for you. Please read the instructions. Once you're done, I'll take you to the festival.
He handed the box to me before closing the door. What? I opened the box to find the sheet of instructions laid on top of a festival mask and a yukata. Wear me. Why use such a big page for 2 words? I turned the page over. P.S. Don't take off the mask during today's event. Ah, cute!
Damn! I like it. I like it.
Yeah, I quickly changed into the yukata and festival mask before leaving my room. The man nodded approvingly at my attire before leading me out of the mansion and to the entrance of the festival. I just imagine him being like, just like looking me up and down.
Damn, girl! Working!
Wear that good.
Do a little spin for me. He automatically turns to, yeah. Do a little bit of spin for me, baby girl. Baby girl, spin for me. Spin for me real quick.
Oh my god, it's Tyrone again.
Yeah. Does she got that booty though? She do.
Miss Archer, over here.
Mr. Wolf? Where? Oh my god, they're so cute!
Yes! Oh, that's so tight!
Oh my god. I looked around for a moment before I spotted someone waving. I walked over to the waving man. Mr. Wolf, how did you know it was me? He tapped the symbol on his
Wait, can we just take a minute for little Mr. Wolf here?
He's got a bot on him. Okay, keep it in your pants.
I should be saying that to you. God damn it. I love how it's so opposite. You're just like, for all the girls in Canada, you're like, and for all the guys here, I'm like, damn.
He tapped the symbol on his mask.
All our team's members have the symbol. See? Mr. Bandages and the Count have it.
I looked to the 2 men standing beside him to see that they did indeed have it.
Can we start now? I don't see why not.
So, where should we go first?
Let's split up. We can cover more ground that way.
Sure. I headed for the nearest booth, which turned out to be goldfish scooping. The booth attendant handed me a bowl and a poi, and I began scooping. The
only way to win this is to go fast, because the rice paper will melt in the water if you go.
Oh, all right, here we go.
I mean, do you want a quick save just in case?
Yes, I do.
Fucking metagaming. Let's go.
Right.
Fast but careful.
Ready? Fast but careful.
Yeah.
It wasn't long before I had 10 fish in my bowl. Fuck
There you go.
You want me to do it?
Yeah.
You have 10 fish. That's enough to exchange for this token. It's proof that you've won a game.
What if I get more?
Then you can get one of these items as well.
He pointed to his selection of plush toys. Then I'll try for more. I managed to scoop 5 more into the bowl before the poi broke.
So a token, and which one will it be?
I'm not sure. I studied the plush dolls carefully and noticed one hidden behind all the others. What's that one? He gave me a big grin as if he were sharing a secret.
Oh, so you noticed? Well, to give you the truth, it's a one-of-a-kind Eric doll that was made for the games yesterday.
I'll take it.
Ow!
It's so cute.
Alright. Here you go. Good luck on the rest of your games, little lady.
He took the bowl from me as he handed me the Eric doll in token. I played a few more games before spotting Mr. Wolf running away from some girls with a purple tiger in his arms. I saw him duck behind a booth as the girls rushed past. I waited a few minutes to make sure they weren't coming back before going over to him. So, what was that about?
They wanted my tiger.
Aw, why? Couldn't they just win one for themselves?
Apparently, it's the only one in this color.
I fail to see why that would cause that kind of reaction.
They're tiger fangirls, and this is the shade his hair was in one concert.
Fangirls are scary.
Very.
Well, maybe we should stick together. It might deter them.
You think so?
Sure, now we have two rare dolls, but I don't think they'll try to get you to give them yours if you're already with a girl.
2? What did you get?
I lifted my Eric doll into view.
Why do you have a doll of Mr. Vladimir?
I won it in a goldfish scooping. It was apparently made for yesterday's game.
Oh, but why was a doll of him even made for that? He wasn't in the game.
I shrugged. Or was he? Who knows? We played a few more games before we saw the Count trying his hand at a hoops game.
I'm not sure how you did it, but missed every shot. Do you want to retry?
No, that's fine. There are plenty of other games for me to fail spectacularly at around here.
He turned around and noticed us.
Miss Archer, Mr. Wolf, how good to see the two of you. Although, is this a date? I'd hate to interrupt a date.
No, it's not a date.
Yes, it is.
Well then you won't mind if I take Miss Archer for a...
Not happening.
You wound me, Miss Archer. I merely wanted to enjoy your company.
You can come with us.
And not quite what I had in mind, but it'll do.
He's like, I join?
So, why are the two of you together anyway? I thought we should split up.
We did, but Mr. Wolf ran into a little problem. I nodded in the direction of Mr. Wolf, who squeezed softly on the doll he was holding.
Fangirls tried to steal my tiger.
Tiger?
He turned his head to look down at the doll.
Oh, tiger. I get it.
He turned his head to see my doll as well.
Is that what I think it is?
It's an Eric doll. I lifted it up so he could get a better look.
So it is. It looks remarkably similar to the dolls from yesterday.
It was apparently made for yesterday's games.
Oh, I would.
He shook his head slightly.
I'm going to need to speak to Joshua after this is done. Why the hell is the text shit? What?
I think he just like muttered it to himself.
Right. Well, let's get going. I have more games to lose, and you two have games to win.
He's so stoked on losing the game.
Yeah, I lost another one.
That's 55. We continued going from booth to booth until we ran across a crowd milling at one of the booths.
Did you see? Did you see? That guy that hit all the targets dead center! Sugoi! Awesome!
Oh
time, he's been clearing all the target games like they're nothing.
Oh well, looks like Mr. Bandages is enjoying himself.
Mr. Bandages? He's the one the crowd's talking about?
He's the only person I know with aim like that.
Great, this is all gonna go to his head.
Tell me about it.
Mr. Bandages started heading out of the crowd and towards his next conquest when he noticed us.
Why are you guys all together? I better not be the only one on this team doing all the work.
Hey, we've been winning games too.
Well, they've been winning. I've been losing. Spectacularly, I might add.
He's really owning it.
You always lose spectacularly. True. So you won me anything this time? You're too late. I tossed them to some random girls. Seriously, why are all the prizes so girly? So cruel. How many hearts do you plan on breaking? A gift is nothing to scoff at. Those girls didn't look heartbroken. In fact, I'd say they looked ecstatic.
Mr. Wolf and I exchanged a glance before shrugging our shoulders. Mr. Bandages turned to us.
Seeing that you two have dolls, I'm assuming you guys managed to be more useful than the Count here.
He took a long look at the doll cradled in my arms before commenting.
Wait, is that supposed to be Eric?
Yep, it's apparently one of a kind. He turned a little in the direction of the Count as if they were sharing a secret conversation. The Count just shrugged in response.
Apparently, it was made for yesterday's game. Why? Beats me. Now then it somehow managed to find its way into becoming one of the prizes for today's games. You know what? I'm not even gonna ask.
But you already did.
Let's get something to eat. If I'm hungry, then you two black holes must be starving.
We all headed in the direction of the food stands. How did you know? Mr. Bandages looked at everything in distaste.
So, is there anything here that's actually safe to eat? It's all safe. Doesn't look that way, but fine. What are all these things anyway?
There's takoyaki, yakisoba, yakitori, taiyaki, dorayaki, okonomiyaki.
Why do they all have these yucky in the... Oh, why do... What? Oh, God. Oh, why do all of these have yaki in the name? They don't sound appetizing at all. Is he not Japanese? What the fuck is wrong with you? Yaki, not yucky. You should try some. For one, I'm going to have the taiyaki. I'm in the mood for something sweet.
And I'll have the yakitori. Grilled chicken is the best.
I'll get that too, just to be safe.
Oh, hey, they even have odoridon. I'm getting that.
What's that?
It's... well, you'll see. We all went to get our own food before heading over to a table to eat.
What the hell is that? Is that a raw headless squid? Why would you even want to eat that?
Shut up and just watch. I would have loved to see the look on his face as I poured soy sauce over the squid, but the mask still covered most of it. His actions and words, however, completely made up for it.
Holy crap! Why is it moving? Are you actually going to eat that? That's the grossest thing I've ever seen! What the hell is that even still moving? It doesn't have a head! Well, it's actually pretty simple. The squid's nerve endings are still intact, and the sodium in the soy sauce causing the neurons to fire, making the muscles twitch.
That's still pretty sick.
Oh, that reminds me of this one time I went to Bon Sushi, and I love this music too, so I'm just gonna draw it out.
Oh yeah.
I was eating at Bon Sushi and I was at a table like next to an open door, and I ordered agadashi tofu, and they put like the fish flakes on it.
Mm-hmm.
And the heat from the tofu and the wind from the door made the fish flakes like warble, and like it made the whole thing like alive. It was so weird. But that's what it reminded me of, because like obviously fish flakes aren't living.
Yeah.
But they looked very much alive.
That's
Anyway, that's my story. We took our lunch discussing the best and worst foods we've ever come across. I love that fucking squeaky toy. Oh. When we'd eaten all our fill, I looked towards the others. Should we get going? We may as well stick together since we've already covered most of the games.
Fine. It might help keep the damn crowds away. I thought you enjoy the praise. The praise, yes. The lack of space, not so much.
We headed to a few more games before coming across the High Striker.
Hey, Count. This one looks like it'd be right up your Oh, wait. Whoa, 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 whoa! Head,
Swap,
hold
swap.
up! Grab the wall. Shh. Hey, Count. This one looks like it'd be right up your alley. No finesse or skill required, just blunt force. I might actually stand a chance at this.
The attendant handed him a large mallet. We all stood back as he swung at the target. I watched the puck rise quickly up the tower to strike the bell with a loud ring.
Congratulations, you won.
You did it!
Ah, actually won? You did.
For winning, you'll get this token, but you can also pick any of these plush toys as well. Which one will it be?
The Kippy one, please.
Alright, here you go.
The attendant handed him the Kippy doll in token as he took back the mallet. He looked at the doll closely.
I always wanted a dog that looked like this. With 3 heads. Not that part. The soft, fluffy, with a stumpy leg parts. Perhaps I should go look for one. You do realize you can't even scratch your own ears, right? Oh, it can't even scratch its own ears, right? That's what I'm here for.
Aww. Eric's announcement tone suddenly played through the area.
I hope everyone has enjoyed this event as much as I did planning it. Still, the festival isn't over yet. Find a good spot with a view of the sky because it's almost time for the fireworks. Works.
Yes.
Count, do you know any good places to watch from? I think I do.
Aww.
So
The Count
cute.
led us to a grassy hill in the garden. We watched as the fireworks lit up the night sky. Can I, like, mac on anyone yet? That would have been perfect.
I just started making out with the others watching. Oh shit. Why you do this?
Hello?
Moshi.
Hello? Nobody home.
I spent the next morning packing my bags in preparation to go home. What? But I
That's what I
wanna
said. That's what I said. Shh. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. Just let it happen.
I'm gonna miss this place. A knock at my door startled me out of my thoughts. I opened it to see a man standing there with my phone in hand.
The games are over, as you can have. The games are over, so you can have this back.
He handed me my phone.
Now, if you would please hand over your tokens from yesterday's game, I can take them to be counted.
Yeah, sure. I quickly grabbed the tokens from my dresser and handed them to him. So, when will the winners be announced?
Tonight, at the ball. Good luck, Miss Porter.
Oh good, there's a ball still. Tons of time for macking. With that, he turned on his heel and walked away. It's really over. I closed the door before glancing at my phone. 3 missed calls. I dialed the number I knew by heart and waited for the person on the other side to pick up.
Danielle? Hey, I honestly didn't expect to hear from you right now. I mean, you'll be back home tomorrow.
Mira.
Oh, what's wrong? Do I need to beat someone up?
I laughed at the seriousness in her voice. No, it's nothing like that.
Then what is it? You sound sad. I don't like it when you're sad.
I can't believe 2 weeks passed by that fast.
Time does tend to do that. Still, did you at least enjoy it?
I did.
No regrets?
No, I'm glad I came. I'm kind of sad that it's over, but I'm also happy that I'll be home soon.
And I can't wait for you to get back. Though I gotta ask, you didn't hook up with any of your hot teammates.
Who
Did
said they were
you?
hot?
I know your luck. You probably had 3 of the hottest guys there on your team.
I couldn't actually deny that. Well, anyway, there's just today, and then I'll be back home tomorrow. Missed me?
You know I did. When you return, I'll have your favorite movie and 2 cartons of ice cream waiting. We can have a girls' night and just catch up.
That sounds great. I talked to Mira a bit longer before we said our goodbyes, and I went back to packing. Once I was done, I glanced at the clock and let out a sigh. It was time to get ready for the ball. When it was time, a servant knocked on my door to escort me to the ballroom.
I hope that they would have given her like a
Like a
dress.
really nice
Yeah,
dress or something,
yeah.
yeah.
Like and then just like a masquerade ball, right? Like
Oh well.
missed.
As I know. Next time. There is no next time. As I walked through the corridors, I couldn't help but remember the excitement of the last 2 weeks. I'm really gonna miss this place. Maybe I should just marry Eric and live here forever. Did I say that out loud? the butler's like, did you say that? Like, nope, yes.
I will let I will let Mr. Vladimir know that no for you.
No! I mean, yeah, I guess. He has like the biggest kitchen I've ever seen.
All the food.
All the food! As the doors opened, I was met with the now familiar sight of the crowd of beautifully dressed people milling around. I looked around for my teammates. I spotted Mr. Bandages leaning against a wall, and Mr. Wolf blushing furiously in the middle of a crowd of women. As for the Count, I couldn't see him anywhere. I walked over to Mr. Bandages. So, where's the Count? I didn't think he'd missed the ball.
Just because you can't see him doesn't mean he isn't around. This place is huge.
I guess you're right. The light suddenly dimmed as a spotlight illuminated a single figure, Eric.
Good evening to all of my guests. I would once again like to thank all of you for attending this event of mine. It wouldn't have been the same without every single one of you here. I'd also like to thank my staff for being so understanding and working so hard to ensure the games ran as smoothly as they did. Now, as some of you have already figured out, this is the last annual Vladimir Spooktacular that I will be hosting.
A murmur ran through the crowd. I looked up at Mr. Bandages to see his unhappy, silent expression.
It's truly been an honor for me. If anyone else wishes to pick up the tradition, by all means do so. Invite me and I'll gladly join in the games. Just don't ask me to be the host of them.
Humorous laughter ran through the crowd.
I'm afraid I've gotten too old for this. Well, that's enough of that. Please, everyone, enjoy this final night. I will announce the winner of this year's games in a few hours. Happy Halloween, everyone!
I left Mr. Bandages to grab a plate of food. Of
Bite?
course.
No. This girl doesn't settle for a bite.
No, a whole freaking plate. I was halfway through filling my plate when a familiar voice called out my name.
Miss Archer, there you are. I was afraid I wouldn't see you today.
Well, it's easier to recognize you in this outfit than a yukata and mask, Ice Queen.
That's the last day I'm pretty sure Eric won't mind you using my name. It's not like it would make a difference anymore.
I guess.
I can keep calling you Miss Archer if you'd like, though.
No, Danielle is fine.
I feel like her voice changed somehow.
You did. You're doing Mira's voice now.
Oh god, no! Stop! Why?
Sirius just like, like very.
You seem kind of down.
Ah, there you go. There she is. I'm.
I don't know what came over me. I just need to clear my throat.
I'm sad that it's over. That's all.
To be honest, so am I. Eric's games are always a nice distraction.
Yeah. So, do you think your team will win?
No, not in the least.
You're being a bit pessimistic, aren't you?
No, I'm being realistic. I know the total my team has, and it's not nearly enough to stand a chance of winning. What about your team?
I don't know. I guess we need to wait and see.
Well, for what it's worth, I'm cheering you on.
Thanks.
Oh, that reminds me. I had a talk with Eric about you.
You did?
He says you're an amazing cook. I have to admit that I'm jealous you cooked for him first, but I'm also dying to taste something you've made.
He's just exaggerating.
Eric's a food connoisseur. He's got the best chefs in the world on his payroll and only hires the best for events. If he says your cooking is amazing, then he means it.
Oh.
So, let's set a time and date for when you can treat me to a special feast too. Without Eric, of course.
Of course. I owe you for that recipe book. I smiled at her before we put our heads together to figure out a convenient date and place for both of us. We just settled on one when Memories, Osiria's ringtone, started to play. Yeah, this is pretty cool.
They can wait. He can wait a few moments.
Yeah, he can wait forever. We'll just chill. I'll have a drink, have some snacks.
Is this the login music? No.
No, it's not. It might be the same band though.
That's something I have to admit. Like, the music for this is actually pretty well done, considering it's a free band. Like,
yeah, and considering it's like really loud.
yeah, they're just like, here, have music. Oh, the music.
The lowest volume is the highest volume.
Okay.
Impatient.
I was surprised by the fondness she put into that one word as she answered the phone.
What happened to not calling today? Didn't you say there was no point because I'd be home tomorrow? Ah, I see. So the head butler asked you to. Any particular reason? Did he seriously say we're darkening the corridors with your moping? I'm sad to have missed that.
Aw.
True, true. I did actually. I met someone very special, and I just finished making plans to see them again when you phoned. Isn't this an odd time for you to decide to do laundry? Come to think of it, since when do you do laundry? Okay, then I won't keep you from your sheets. I miss you too. Don't stay up too late folding your sheets. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.
Aw. She cut the call before looking at her phone with a contemplative expression.
I'll give it 5 minutes.
Hmm?
Knowing him, he'll call back in 5 minutes.
Ah.
And when he does, I'm probably going to need to be in private while he freaks out. Oh well.
That bad? You have a high maintenance pet.
The payoff is worth it. Still, I should probably get going now. Good luck with the competition.
We said our goodbyes and she left. I finished eating before returning to Mr. Bandage's side to wait for the announcement on the winners. I kept looking around for Mr. Wolf and the Count, but couldn't see them. Still, I was sure Mr. Wolf was in the middle of a huge crowd of girls. After a while, the lights began to dim and the spotlight shone on Eric. A hushed silence descended through the room as everyone waited in anticipation for the winners to be announced.
It's finally the time that you've been all waiting for. I know you've all worked hard and soon you'll know if it paid off. But first, let's reveal the prizes. The first prize is one-of-a-kind set of jewelry fashioned by up-and-coming jewelry maker of the year, Reno. Next is a Lambo Vino. For those of you who aren't car enthusiasts, it's a very limited edition car capable of amazing speeds.
No big deal.
There's also an all-expenses-paid trip for 4 in the Maldives for 2 weeks. The tickets are transferable so they can be given away as gifts if the winners aren't interested. And lastly, there's a magnificent framed painting of Kippy, painted by yours truly.
It's like finger painted. The crowd groaned loudly at this.
Okay, I kid. I didn't paint it. It was painted by the up-and-coming artist, though. Now remember, all 4 of these prizes go to the winning team to divide however they wish. Okay, and the winners are... Drum roll, please! We did win! I was expecting to win.
Yeah. Oh well.
Mr. Tentacles, Miss Star, The Onion, and Little Bo Peep!
We're number 1 in our own books.
Oh, Medita! Give it up for them, everybody!
The crowd burst into applause, even as Mr. Bandages and I shared a look.
We lost to a tentacle monster, a vegetable, a massive hot gas, and a little girl.
Yep. Could have been worse, though.
How?
We could have lost to the superheroes group.
Ah, yes. The scrawny men in tights. Point taken. Well, there's nothing left for me here, so I'm just going to go back to my room.
I think I'll do the same. I've got a long flight tomorrow.
But nothing happened to the ball? That's it?
A few weeks passed since I returned home and I finally settled back into my old routine. The entire trip seemed like one strange dream, but a good dream nonetheless. I met wonderful people and got to try delicious food. All in all, I consider that a win. I was startled out of my thoughts by the sound of someone knocking on the door. Mira, could you get that? I'm almost ready.
Oh, what am I? Your butler?
Despite saying that, Mira still went to answer the door. A few moments later, Osiria followed Mira into the dining room, while a handsome young man trailed behind them.
Oh, it's good to see you again, Danielle.
Oh, yeah, wow, Danielle.
The food smells delicious.
Oh, God.
He's a young man.
Well, all the butlers... Allow me, milady.
There you go. The young man pulled out a seat for Osiria and pushed it in once she was seated before going to stand off to the side. Mira and I sat down as well, but couldn't stop glancing at the young man.
Do sit down, Varen. You're making our host nervous.
There's plenty of food for you as well, so please join us. The young man seemed startled for a moment before taking a beeline for the chair closest to Osiria.
Right away, my lady. It is an honor to...
Eat, Varen.
Of course, my lady.
He took a tentative bite of the food.
Oh, wow. This is delicious. In fact, I think it could give me give the mansion's chef a run for his money.
All pretext of formality gone, Varen dug in and began to polish the food off his plate with gusto. I also laced it with crack. I watched as Osiria ate a much more sedate pace while keeping her amused eyes locked on Varen. While we were all done eating, Varen apologized for behaving in such an unbutler-like way, despite us assuring him that it was fine.
Oh, yeah, one last thing before I leave, Danielle. Do you know the restaurant downtown with a red and black exterior?
Yeah, it's a pretty fancy place.
Well, I'm in need of a head chef for it and would be extremely honored if you would consider filling that position.
Are you serious? Oh my god, I'm actually so excited for her. But I'm just a lowly kitchen hand and...
I assure you that if you want the job, the other kitchen staff will do everything in their power to assist you in making more meals like this one. To be honest, I worry about the taste buds of those at your workplace if they haven't realized that your talent they have, or what talent they have in your hands yet.
But I...
My lady is right. It's a waste for your talent to turn down the offer. See, I've been telling you for years now how good your cooking is. Don't miss this opportunity. Not when you wanted this for so long.
But head chef?
I wouldn't be offering it if I didn't believe you could do it and do it well. Trust me when I say I don't offer jobs to just anyone I meet.
She's not thinking clearly. Let me accept it on her behalf.
Mira!
Great! When can she start?
Her current employment needs 2 weeks' notice, so...
Alright, I'll be in touch with the deeds.
Oh my god, girlfriend! We're just...
Osiria shot a look at her watch.
Now, I really have to leave, but it's a wonderful seeing you again, Danielle. Mira, it's always a pleasure.
Likewise.
I watched in stunned silence as Osiria and Baron left, as though they hadn't just rocked my world apart.
She don't need no man. She don't need no man. All she needs is food. That's
I
it.
don't get to math on anyone?
No. All you need to do is mac on food.
That's true. All I need is food.
All you need is food.
Ladies and gentlemen.
You know what? I'm happy. I know this is one of 9 endings, but I'm happy for her.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
1, she don't need no man, and she gets to do what she loves.
That's
She gets her
true.
dream job, right?
Yeah.
She gets to work with food, she gets to cook, which is her passion, and she gets to eat wonderful food.
That's pretty awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah.
That's good.
Aw, I'm happy for her.
I am too. I'm actually very happy.
Good job, Danielle.
But this music though, seriously? Like I
This is
wonder
really
if it's
good.
I wonder if it's like the one of the like there was a team making this and we're like, "Oh, we really need music for this." Like who do we know? And be like a guy's like, I have a band."
Does it say in the credits who the music is?
I'll see. We'll have to see.
A lot of beta testers. It's awesome.
Yeah. And probably all just from the community too, right?
Mhm.
Like,
Aw, you're welcome for playing. That was great.
well, that was Halloween.
That was Halloween Otome.
That was Halloween Otome. Who
Okay, I'm
knows?
looking at the endings screen, and it says general ending.
Okay, so we got the general one. Whatever. If you guys want to check out this, links will be in the description below. And you can check it out for yourself. Play it to this, since it is the Halloween season. But that's it from us.
Yeah. Thanks for doing this with us. This is really fun.
And we will see you guys in the next video.
Bye.